Hello, Melanophiles. I know this style of content is a little different from what I usually cover on this channel. This is a space for dark-skinned black women representation, yes. But I don't want us to just speak affirmations or live vicariously through others. I want us all to carve our own wonderful paths. If you want to be with a great partner, you have to become one yourself, and that requires emotional intelligence. If you want a beautiful financial life, it requires emotional intelligence. And that is exactly why we're sitting down with Daniel Goleman's emotional intelligence today. We often carry the weight of being the strong one, the one who has it all together. But Goleman reminds us that we actually have two minds, a rational mind that thinks and an emotional mind that feels. To understand why these two are constantly at war, we have to look at how our brains developed from the bottom up. Today, we're moving beyond just surviving our feelings. We're going to talk about how self-restraint and compassion, the two moral stances our times truly call for, can help build the relationships and the future we deserve. So take a deep breath with me and let's dive in. Down at the base is the limbic system, the seat of all our passions and tears. Within that sits the amygdala. Think of her as your inner sentry. She scans for danger, but sometimes she's a little too protective. Have you ever had a moment where you felt an emotional explosion and didn't know what came over you? That's what Goleman calls a neural hijacking. The amygdala proclaims an emergency and recruits the rest of your brain to its agenda before your thinking brain, the neocortex, even has a chance to speak. For us, this is deep. We are often taught to suppress our reactions to avoid being the angry one. Does that sound familiar? But Goleman teaches us that the prefrontal lobe is actually meant to govern the amygdala. Self-restraint isn't about hiding. It's about the amygdala proposes and the prefrontal lobe disposes. It's about taking back your power in that split second. We've been told all our lives that academic success and a high IQ are the keys to the kingdom. But Goleman dropped a truth bomb. IQ only contributes about 20% to life's success. The other 80%, that comes from factors like self-awareness and empathy. Being emotional intelligent means self-awareness, recognizing a feeling as it happens. If we can't notice them, we are at their mercy. This is where journaling comes in handy, because it brings a level of self-awareness that would make you understand yourself, that will make you understand your own triggers. Being emotionally intelligent also means managing emotions, knowing that the best cure for a surge of anger might just be a long walk, letting the adrenaline surge cool off in a place where you won't be triggered further. And melanophiles, we need to talk about rumination. Goleman notes that women are often more prone to ruminate, that is, to replay the same sad or stressful thoughts over and over. It suggests challenging those thoughts directly. Question their validity and intentionally schedule upbeat distractions. Don't reach for that tearjerkers movie when you're already down. Choose something that truly lifts you up. One of the most beautiful parts of this work is how it handles sadness. Crying might actually be nature's way of lowering the brain's chemicals that prime our distress. It can break the spell. But when garden variety sadness starts to feel like a heavy fog, Goleman suggests looking outward. Helping others in need allows us to empathize with the pains of others other than our own, which can actually uplift our spirits. Whether it's through prayer, volunteer work, or just engineering a small triumph for yourself, like finishing a book, may I suggest Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, or tending to your plants. These are ways we lift the veil. Aristotle once said, the goal is to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, and for the right purpose. That is the heart of emotional intelligence. It's not about never feeling. It's about feeling with intention. You are allowed to have boundaries. You are allowed to take up space. And most importantly, you are allowed to be at peace with yourself. There's just a whole lot to cover in this book, to be honest. And it's not something that can be covered in an 8 to 10 minutes long video. I seriously encourage to get and read this book for yourself. This is just a snippet. In fact, just the tip of the iceberg. Remember, your emotional intelligence is central to everything you do in your lifetime. Hence, it's a worthy investment. And obviously, this video is not sponsored. So before you go, I want you to comment below with one thing you're going to do this week to cool off your adrenaline or to protect your energy. May I suggest journaling? So let's look out for one another. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Milan Files.